Hey everyone, it's Susie Lee with Bellalina Boutique. Let me show you what we got here. I've got this cute little egg from the Dollar Tree, but it's a chunky piece. It's one of those chunky pieces. I think they were $1.25, a dollar-ish tree, I should call it, right? This is the right side because it's the side that shows the grain of the wood on it. So we're going to be using this side. And allow me to just show you my new European Excellency napkin bundle. I'm now an ambassador for them, and I am absolutely thrilled with this bundle. There are 40 napkins in the bundle, and look at all these gorgeous roses and all of these beautiful flowers. Every color you can imagine. I can't wait to create with them all. I'm going to be using that top one, that yellow one with the pink roses, in my project today. Also being used in this project is the Essential Stencil Rub-On Transfers for spring. And these links are in the description of my video. Make sure you use Susie10 for European Excellency and Bellalina for Essential Stencil, and you will get 10% off your total purchase at checkout. And these bunnies are absolutely darling, aren't they? Now get ready, we're going to speed this video up. Okay, I just wanted you to see those Essential Stencil transfers and the European Excellency napkins. They're absolutely beautiful. Get yours while supplies last. You can check out the links in the description of this video. Okay, so now we're going to Mod Podge this gorgeous napkin onto this Dollar Tree egg. And I've already painted it white. It's one of those MDF wood pieces. And I'm just adding a nice thin coat of Mod Podge over the top only. Once I get the napkin placed over top of the egg, I'm just stippling it on there with a stipple brush very lightly because the napkin's very fragile. Going over it with my gator sander at the edge and keeping that treasured napkin for later use. And I absolutely adore the pattern on this napkin. So pretty. Once I've smoothed out all the creases and bubbles best I can, I'm going to just dry it up a little bit and we'll go on to the next step. Next, I'm going to put on another thin layer of Mod Podge very gently and softly over top of the napkin. As I said, it's very fragile, so drying it up was necessary so it doesn't rip. Once I get that on, I'm going to dry that up just a little bit more and make sure that this surface is ready for all we're going to put on it. Here I'm going to show you my wonky little frame, very whimsical. It's kind of sideways, and I'm going to just play with this for a minute and see where the placement of my Formflex compound castings are going to go. And I think I have a game plan here. So I'm going to take these Essential Stencil rub-on transfers, these cute little bunnies, and this one's going to go inside of the frame. So I've got it positioned here, and I'm just going to take my burnishing tool from Essential Stencil, and I'm going to burnish that down just by scraping it back and forth. And as soon as you lift it, you see that the transfer is starting to come up. If it doesn't come up right away, don't dismay. Just keep rubbing. It will come off. And just keep trying. And as you pull it up, you're going to have a little piece of artwork there to put that frame over. These Essential Stencil bunnies for spring are absolutely adorable. I can't wait to share the rest of what I'm going to do with this project with you all. I have a game plan. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas of what it might be. Okay, voila, we have a bunny, and we're going to frame it in that little frame that I made with Formflex compound. And I've got a couple little pieces, little flourishes, little doodads that are going to go on there. Actually, I have 3 frames that are ovals that are going to go on the bottom there, and they're going to house 3 little bunnies that you'll see at the end of this video. So make sure that you're watching to the end so that you can see what I do with them. Here I'm going over lightly, kind of dry brushing over the frame with the Treasure Gold by Folk Art from Walmart. And I love this paint because it's very, very metallic, and it doesn't give you all the fumes that the other oil-based paints have. This is a water-based paint. So I'm just kind of going over it, almost dry brushing it. And I'm going to be using my Titebond Quick and Thick to apply this to the egg. I love that Titebond Quick and Thick. It's my glue of choice for any kind of castings that I use. And of course, I'm going to gild the rest of the pieces so that I can apply them to the egg as well. Now this little piece is a little flourish that will go right at the bottom of the egg, just for a little fancy. And we'll apply a little Titebond Quick and Thick to that as well, and place it at the bottom. And these are 3 darling little oval frames that I'm also gilding that are going to go as a trio at the very bottom, and the little bunny photos will be in them. You'll see those at the very end of this video. And while I'm thinking of it, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you'll get to see all of what I'm going to do in the next days to come with this piece. Spoiler alert, I'm hoping that it will be as darling as this piece turned out. And you'll be seeing those in the days to come. Hopefully. All right, we're going to dry these up and get them glued on with a Titebond Quick and Thick. Now I'm kind of bunching them together at the bottom and staggering them a little bit, so they're kind of overlapping each other, but not too much, just a hair. No pun intended. And aren't they just darling? And I'm going to be putting some of this white lace around just the edge of the egg. But before I do that, I'm going to take a little bit of my ink in the color Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to go around and give it a little vintage flair. Next, I'm going to add a dab of hot glue at the bottom there, and I'm going to start to put my lace around the edge. It's just a pretty little scalloped white lace. And I'm stretching it across the side. It's about the same size as the side of the egg. It's about a 3/4 of an inch wide. Okay, let's slow the video down so we can see the end result. To call it a day. It looks like a little frame around the whole thing. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. It goes this way. Okay. Ta-da! The ta-da moment, guys. There you go. There you go. Isn't that sweet? I'm so loving this. I'll make sure that this is more secure before I take the pictures of it. I think it turned out really cute. Okay, guys, thanks so much for being here. And if you're not following me at Bellalina Boutique, make sure you are. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. I'm going to eat some spaghetti. Bye, guys. Welcome to the land of Evie, Ivy, Meadow, and Mossy, where daily frolics in a make-believe world made of cabbage cottages and cobbled carrot streets give way to giggles and wiggles and cotton-tailed antics. Stay tuned as the story unfolds on how Mossy ended up stuck in that teacup.